Hello everybody and a very Merry Christmas. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for our Christmas Day special. 1 hour of festive fun and frolics. Got to be careful how you say that. And it's not just me over the course of the next hour. I couldn't think of anyone better to join me for this festive show than me one and only crafty bestie, Mr. Craig Laird. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, I know. Have you been opening presents?
Oh, loads of presents.
Yeah.
I've been good though so far as the old, tipple's concerned. But after the show, we can get home, have a few little drinky poos.
Definitely, that's what I'm going to be doing as well. I'm going to be up that motorway, heading up to Scotland, getting there, getting ready for the Christmas dinner, turkey dinner. It's going to be great. But yeah, what an hour we've got. We've got incredible things. We're going to have some. We're going to have some fun when it comes to making a cracker.
Yeah, we are going to make a cracker. We are also going to bring you some fantastic deals. You are going to be helping us out with the show as well, because we've been asking for your festive traditions, which we'll be looking at over the course of the show. And one thing I'm looking forward to, back by popular demand, it's Craig's Christmas tree critique. Are you going to be nice this year? Are you going to be nice? Are you going to be Father Christmas or are you going to be the Grinch?
Well, we're going to have to say. It depends what the tree looks like. I'm going to say that I might be nice, but it depends on the tree, Ben.
All I can say is we've asked you to send in some pictures. So if you sent in a picture of your Christmas tree, just beware. It could be on, and it could be the nightmare before Christmas if he gets his teeth into it. But fingers crossed for some nice trees this year. Loads of deals for you over on the website as well. If you've got some Christmas spends, of course, you can have a little look at the website. The Christmas sales are there for you, so do have a little bit of a look, pick up some deals, and there might be something that you see on this show as well. Lots to get through over the course of this hour. A few little surprises thrown in as well. As I mentioned, you guys have been sending in your Christmas traditions, so let's hear the first one. This is from the lovely Audrey Gunn.
Hi Ben and Craig, it's Audrey here, aka Odds29. You wanted to know about Christmas traditions. Well, in our house on Christmas morning, we always have to have a glass of Bucks Fizz when we're opening our presents in the morning. We have to have croissants for breakfast, and we always have to make a mess.
Merry Christmas, Audrey. I tell you what, Bucks Fizz, tick. Did that this morning. Croissants, tick, did that this morning. Make a mess, Craig. Did you make a mess this morning?
Oh yeah, big tick, big tip. Although I do think we should be having some croissants here.
Well, I feel like it's a little bit late for croissants, to be honest with you, but I'll have a bit more Bucks Fizz if it's only doing the rounds. Any Bucks?
Any?
Anyone? No? Tracy?
She'll have drank it all.
Will she? Have you seen his Instagram over the festive period? Him and Tracy, best of worst of enemies, you guys, aren't you?
We are. We love each other, but we love winding each other up as well. So yes, it's been a little bit, yeah, fun anyway.
More of your festive traditions coming up over the course of the show, but we are here to bring you some festive deals as well. So let's just rattle through these, some amazing deals to bring to you as far as the tri-colour brush pens are considered. 18-piece complete collection here. These are the ones in the burgundy barrel. Nothing.
Nope.
Nothing. And look, it's a 30% saving for Christmas Day. So you're saving £18, $27. Platinum price on these, incredible, £33.59. $50.39, bit of a Christmas Day treat to you here. 18 pens you've got, but of course you've got those different colours within each pen, allowing you to create this sort of seamless ombres, and you've got that beautiful brush nib in those as well. Not many of these, I'm just being told by producer Johnny. Must just say, team today for Christmas Day, we've got producer Johnny and Liam on the ones and twos as well. Merry Christmas, boys. There you go, a little Merry Christmas from the lads coming through there. But listen, if you want to pick these up, $33.59, $50.39, that is an awesome deal, Craig, on these. And again, these are a little bit different perhaps to like your standard tricolour brush pens, aren't they?
They absolutely are. So they're that tri-blend forum where you've got the three colours within the one pen, but usually what you've got is you've got a light, a medium and a dark in that pen, but when it comes to the tricolour Pens, these ones are a little bit different because the 3 colours are from 3 different colour families, but they've been put together by Leah and the team at Spectrum Noir, so you know that they're going to work. You don't need to think about what colours to choose.
Yeah, we're going to look at those in a little bit more detail in the show, but if you want to pick yours up now, $33.59 platinum or $50.39. Now, if you've got just a little bit of Christmas cash available, this next deal is one that you might want to pick up. And I've got to be honest with you, I have seen edgeables before, but I have not seen this set of edgeables, the traditional braces. 6 dies in total. Platinum price $3.99 or $5.59. These are kind of like multi-layered edgeables, these, Craig, aren't they? And the fact that you can kind of stack them up almost.
Absolutely, yeah. I think you've got about 3 designs here, and as you said there, if you do want to stack them up, you can do that. If you want to use them individually, you can do it as well. So many uses, but such an incredible price, Ben.
Absolutely. It's a 65% saving for Christmas Day. What are we even doing? Better gifts than Father Christmas. It should be $14.99 or $19.99, but you're paying just $3.99 for these or $5.99. I would imagine like pretty good as well if you like to create your little mini memory albums. These are great for like the page edges, aren't they?
Absolutely, of course you could. Anything like that, a little bit of an extra detail for the cards, mini albums, or even down scrapbook pages. Love
that idea. Yeah, a real steal on that one. Again, not huge stock, as you'll understand with it being Christmas Day, but $3.99 or $5.59 is your platinum price on that one. Little bit of a Christmas gift from Tiffany. Next up, this is an insane deal on the Hang and Hold Organizer collection. We have less than 100 of these, so get in quickly. You're saving £50.
Wow!
£50 or $71. Merry blooming Christmas, everybody. It's a platinum price of $15.99 or $22.85. What you get, as you'll see here, is you get the actual bar itself, all right? So it's got your adjustable clamps on this, so it will fit onto most of your craft tables, most of your dining room tables, and then you get those 3 buckets, if you like, as well, for all sorts of storage. What I love about this, Craig, not only the price, but this kind of system creates space where there is none, which I think is, you know, particularly brilliant for people perhaps who don't already have like their own craft room. It's great for creating space, this, isn't it?
Yeah, really, really good for creating space. Do you know what I'm going to do? Seeing it's Christmas Day, I'm going to ask Liam. Liam, can we have a look at that one again? Just the actual, can we have a look? Because I'm going to come over, Ben.
What are you doing?
I'm coming over because what's good, if you choose to get add-ons, Ben, look at this, you can take them off, and then what you can then do is you can add them to the front.
Clever.
So you can build up. If you want to take that one, that can go into there.
Can you put the other one on the end there?
What one?
Can you put like, can you go 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3. I don't know what you mean. Have you been on the Bucks Fizz already, haven't you?
You could go like there and then put the other one on the end.
Yeah, of course you could.
Could you?
Could you?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, of course you
wow,
could.
amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Of course you could. Yeah, so you can build upon it. Build upon it, Ben. Great set.
I love that.
I do too.
I'm glad you came over. I'm glad you came over to my side. $15.99 or $22.85. Very busy for those. And again, you can pick that up with those 3 buckets. Don't forget that is not an extra cost. You get all of those included. So you get your tool bucket, your basic bin, and your supply bin included with that bar, which is 24 inches in length. Next up. Oh, pardon me.
Oh, pardon you. Oh, someone's been on the Brussels.
Did you have Brussels sprouts?
I don't like them, but I at least have to have a couple. But my stepdad does do them really, really nicely.
Oh, I love the sprouts. Been eating far too many this festive period.
I know, I can smell it.
Your light pad at an incredible price, 20% saving. I've got to tell you, I think this is the best price I've ever seen this at. $12.79 or $15.99. Less than 200 of these to go round. Great thing about this, of course, as well, is if you've got your G2, you can plug this into one of the USB ports. But for people who haven't seen this, Craig, what am I going to be using this light pad for? And why is this a great craft room accessory?
So it's one of those things that's great to have around the craft room. Whether you maybe want to do sketching, illustration, maybe you want to come along and you want to then start to actually trace maybe some of our pattern papers, the outline you can do that with. There's just so many ways, flower forming when it comes to different materials, overlaying, letting that light shine through. You've got 3 different levels as well. As you said as well, Ben, it plugs into the back of the G2. Maybe what you want to do, like many of you that have already got it, plug it into the G2, put it into the media stand, stand, it gives you extra light. So therefore, if you do tutorials when it comes to online, if you're chatting to friends and family the other side of the world while you're crafting, you've got that extra beam of light when it comes to that light pad.
Yeah, it's a brilliant price today as well. I think the lowest I've seen it, $12.79 platinum, $15.99 if you're shopping in the US and you want to pick that one up. And last but by no means least for now, I think safe to say the star deal of December is the Pro Sketch Pack. Limited edition, of course, this, and we've held the price on it for you. That makes me laugh every time. You see what she's done there?
I see what she's done. See what she's done.
We've held the price on this from when we launched it on Crafters TV. $31.99, $39.96 is your price on this. It is an incredible value for money deal. So many people have bought these over the course of the last month. I know people who have multi-ordered, people who have bought because they're already into sketching, people who've bought because they want to get into it, people who've bought for their kids and their grandkids. I know of one lady who ordered this 8 times just to get all of these fantastic deals for everybody. Within her family. You get everything that you need right here basically to get started with your sketching, from the 2 types of your mechanical pencil to the 2 erasers. You've got all of your amazing pencils in there as well, water soluble pencils to use in conjunction with your water brush pen in there. You've got illustrators, you've got art liners, brand new art liners as well, including one with a chisel nib and the flexi liners which you won't have seen before. Everything that you need basically, and on top of that you're going to get an unbelievable portfolio to put all of this in. It's beautifully, beautifully designed, and you've got space in this for everything that you've got within the box. So for all of the pens, all of the pencils, you've got the elasticated little slots there, and just here you've got space to put the 2 books that you're going to get within it as well, because you've got your beautiful binded book here, which is kind of for your dry sketching, if you like. When you start doing all of your beautiful sketching, you're going to do like your pencil work in here. And then on top of that, you've got your multimedia book, not watercolor cardstock, but as Sheena was kind of describing as we were going through this, the paper that you've got in here is able to take water if you do want to start doing your water techniques with it. And just kind of for value for money, you guys know this, you'll have seen that clip, I'm sure, of Sheena talking about this over the course of December. Just for the books alone that she bought before she was made aware of this kit, she spent £62.
Wow.
Just on the books.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. I mean, value for money, this is one of the best deals we've done, I think, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, yeah. The fact as well, it's all held within that kind of portfolio as well. So if you are out and about, maybe you're out in the caravan, maybe in the new year, you're going for little breaks, you've got everything there that you need to do the little bit of sketching. And then you can just add to the sketches every now and again, you know, just start on a new page and then build and build and build.
Yeah, and you do get an instruction booklet with it as well. I know we teamed up with an amazing artist to bring you all of the information and instruction that you need. So, yeah, brilliant. Maybe if you held off of this as a Christmas gift, you've got some Christmas Day money to spend. This is a sensational deal, and it's going to help you really get into sketching and enjoy everything that you've got within this kit. $31.99, $39.96 is your price on this. It has been the start of December, so you'll understand that stocks are beginning to dwindle, so you can pick yours up today. Now, with it being Christmas Day, as I mentioned, it's a special show. We've got lots of surprises lined up. I'm particularly looking forward later on to Craig's Christmas tree critique. I can't wait for that. Who's he going to upset this year?
Can I just say though?
Yes.
Can I just say, because of my critique of Michelle's, Michelle has upped her game this year. It looks stunning. It looks beautiful. So I'm taking credit for that.
Is she giving you a bit of a sneaky peek of her tree then, is she?
Well, she put it on Facebook.
Ah, so you've got a heads up. Is it going to be there though? That is the question. Is it one of the trees that's been selected for you to critique? We will find out in just a little while. But with it being a festive show, are we going to do a little festive demo?
We are. Now, I know, of course, we are on Christmas Day, so the crackers will have been made, but I thought, do you know what? Christmas Day, let's make a cracker here. Let's bring in our template library. This is from Orange Ben, so this was our expansion pack, so I thought, let's do that. Let's bring in our template. We're going to use it when it comes to craft card. The reason I'm doing this is because I made this style for our dinner table at home.
Okay.
And I posted a picture on social media, and so many of you loved the look of it. So I thought, right, let's recreate it. And by recreating it, I've gotten in with my craft card. Now, when it comes to the pen that I'm using, I'm actually using one of our heat erasable pens, because these are absolutely genius. Because if you use them within your cardstock or your paper pen, it means when you do come to cut it out, if you've got any bits that are left showing, instead of coming along with your eraser, all you need to do is come along with your heat tool, and then just give it a light waft of the hot air, and then of course that's then going to dispose of any of your lines from your pen. So we're just going to draw all the way around, even when it comes to these little diamonds here. We're just going to go in all these little bits, drawn around in the diamonds. You can go in with your pen line where it says score line. I don't, because I just come along with my scoreboard afterwards.
Have you got the gift to put in there?
I've not got a gift. I've got a hat, and I've got a snapper.
A what?
A snapper.
A fish?
Not a fish. I've got the little, not a red snapper.
Oh, a banger, you mean?
I've got a banger, you might want to call it, or a snapper. It snaps or bangs. I've got that. Actually, do you know what I've not got?
What?
I've not got a joke.
You've not got a joke? I mean, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We need someone who knows some bad jokes.
If only we knew someone that had good jokes. Of course, we don't. So therefore, actually, tell you what, Ben, write me a joke.
Well, I'll tell you what. If there's ever a time where a published author of joke books can come into his own, today is the day. I would be very proud, Craig, to write you a terrible joke for your cracker.
Please do that. Please do that. You can write that. I'm going to say it as well. It's Christmas Day, Ben.
Clean or naughty?
It's got to be naughty.
Okay.
It's got to be naughty. As long, actually, I'm going to have to say though, you guys at home, if we go for a naughty one, don't tell anyone.
That's it.
Yeah, we don't come back in January with an email coming to our inbox.
Yeah.
So it's all between us.
Or even worse than that, come back in January with a brown envelope in our pigeonhole.
Yeah, we definitely don't want that
Nobody
either.
wants that.
No.
P45. Great show, lads, but thanks very much. That's it.
If you keep it secret with us, then let's go naughty.
Okay.
You do naughty joke. I'm just going to cut all the way around. Now, keeping it really simple. Now, because the cracker, the outer edge of the cracker is essentially a rectangle, you could use your guillotine.
Okay.
I'm going to go in. And then for the little diamonds, what you can do is you can come along with your craft knife as well, and then chop out the little diamonds. I have got one already done, because we want to get to the fun bit of the creative part of the cracker, but drawn around, and then we're going to go in with our scissors, cut all the way around, and then when it comes to the inner section that we can see just here, all that we'd need to do, if you want to use a ruler, you can do, or you can, because they're relatively small, you can go quite freehand, and we're just going to go lightly a few times. We're going to go top to corner, and then we're going to go into the corner to the bottom. If you want to flip it around to make it easier and go back from the top to the corner, you can do that. And then you're just going to then pop them out, and then you're going to keep doing that all the way around, Ben.
Okay.
So once you've done that all the way around, what's going to happen is it's going to look like that.
Brilliant.
Now, where we've got on that cracker, where it's got the score lines, that's where I've just scored, that you can see here. And then we just need to bring in any papers that you've got. So you've got your papers. I've brought in some of our old plaid ones from a Sarah collection.
Plaid lads.
Plaid lads.
Looks a little bit tartany, that as well.
It is indeed, It is from a relatively old Sarah signature collection.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where I've taken it from. But we're going to then stick that down. I am using my tape runner.
Okay.
At home, I did use my tacky glue, Ben, because you need to keep into account what we need to do just shortly is we need to then manipulate the cracker so that we've got the roundness to it.
Yeah.
So you need to take into account that you want to let the glue dry into the fibres. Your tape runner will work, don't get me wrong, it will work. However, we just need to take into account as well that I'm doing this live for you guys, that we need to then take that time into account.
Beautiful,
So we're going to press that in, and then you're just going to start on the back, one side, you're going to go in with your red liner tape or your tacky glue, and then you're just going to start to manipulate it. You can do it on the side of your desk if you want to. You can just start to roll it around. If you've been making the Christmas cookies and the rolling pin's out and washed and dry, use the rolling pin to start to roll it around, and then it's going to look like that when. Once you've then rolled that around, I've gone in with some tartan ribbon. So what I'm going to do before I do both ends, I'm going to then tie one end.
You've got to put your bits and pieces in first.
You do. You need to put all the bits and pieces. So what you want to do is you want to tie one end first. Otherwise, what's going to happen is it's all just going to fall out the other end.
That's it.
So I've got a hat here. So
That's a posh hat.
It's a very big posh hat, isn't it?
Did you make that?
Yeah, no, I didn't make that, unfortunately. Didn't make that. No. So that can then go inside. I've then got one of the little bangers. So you can get them inexpensively out of stores. I'm going to then feed that one through. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a bit of tape on one end. Because we don't want that to fall out. I'm going to tape that out. I'm then just going to snip a little bit at the end because it's a little bit smaller. I'm going to put a little bit of tape in here as well.
So no toy to go in there this time?
So not this time, no, not this time. You can do if you want to. We do then, of course, need to put in our joke.
Oh, yeah, I've written it. I'm coming over.
You've written the joke. Brilliant. Excellent.
Do you want to read it?
Well, we'll read it.
You can.
I can't read that.
You can, it's fine. It's fine. There's no curse words in it. It's Christmas Day. People will be fine.
What is the difference between snowmen and snowwomen?
I've no idea, Craig. What is the difference between snowmen and snowwomen?
Snowballs. You wrote it.
You read it.
That's going in the cracker. That is a cracker.
That is a cracker in the cracker. Hey, well, you wanted a naughty one, so, you know.
Yeah, that's certainly a naughty one. That is a naughty one.
He's been great,
yeah, I know. Yeah.
He's been great, hasn't he, the few years he's been there? How many years has it been?
So that will be, when we go into the new year, that's going to be 5 years.
Well, you won't make it that far,
5 years, no. I'll maybe get to about 4.5, Ben.
Yeah, 4.5. It's 4.5 still good.
It is good. It's still good. It's good run.
Went out on a strong gag there, so.
Well, that's very true. Yeah. It was good while it lasted.
It was good whilst it lasted. Yep.
Let's go in. Let's tie that other end because we don't want all these bits, and maybe you do want that gag and that joke to fall out, but maybe one for the grandma.
I reckon that's probably one of the best Christmas jokes you've heard today, isn't it? If you pulled Cracker's earlier one, did you get one as good as that? I reckon not. And did you get a cracker as nice as this? If you did your own? I reckon not. That's a fantastic cracker, that.
But we're not even finished yet.
Oh, we're not?
We're not even finished. So I've brought in some of my nesting dies and some of my cardstock that I've got here. Let's come along. I'm going to add that with my tape to the back. That's going to go into there. I'm going to press that in. What I'm then going to do, from a certain other craft store on the high street in the UK, I've taken a little resin bee that we've got here.
What's that bee for?
What's that, Ben? That's for Brenda.
Liam said Brenda. Oh dear.
Yeah, or there is another word that I can't quite say because I don't want to get into trouble. What? Let's just say your little monkey, your little burger. I can say that.
Burger, you can say, yeah.
I can say burger. And then what I've got is I've got little berries from an old range that we've done with our winter flower forming.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just going to go in. I'm going to use my hot glue just so that is going to be quick to dry. I'm going to put one in there. I'm going to put one underneath here. I'm going to pop that into there, move that in. And then also from our winter foliage range, I've just gone in with some holly.
Aww.
We're going to then pop them ones in here. And the thing with this one as well, Ben, when it comes to the cracker, this could be, if you go blue or you go for pinks, if you've got someone in the family that's having a wee baby and you can theme it, doesn't have to be Christmas, doesn't have to be Christmas whatsoever. We're just going to pop that into place there. And because I've used my hot glue, Ben, because we've got some of the strands, what I'm just going to do is heat up our heat tool. And then we're just then going to eliminate any of these little glue strands that are about, and then there is our cracker that we've got there. And then that letter, that could be one of our alphabet dies that we've got there. You know, if you do think or find anything resin-wise, letter-wise, initial-wise, out in the high street, then there you go. You can use that.
How good was that?
I've got a spare banger. Well, you want to pull it?
We're allowed to.
Is that my spare one? There it is.
Are we allowed to? Ready?
Hey!
Merry
Christmas. Do you know what as well? Oh, they smell good.
Set the smoke alarm off in a minute. Can you imagine Christmas Day? That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Listen, whilst we make sure that the smoke alarm doesn't go off, we're going to have a look at another of your Christmas traditions, and here is the lovely...
Hello, Ben and Craig. This is Patricia Watling from California, and the family Christmas tradition I'd like to tell you about is the tradition that I grew up with my siblings back when we were kids in Hong Kong many moons ago. And it involves this beautiful nativity set that Mum bought in 1957, so 66 years ago, and we have put it up every year without fail. And here it is. Mum mailed this to me about 15 years ago, and I'm glad to have it. I'm glad that it's unbreakable, because we do have cats in this house and they do jump up onto the mantelpiece sometimes. So I appreciate not having to worry about figurines falling onto the ground and breaking. Let me show you a close-up of it. It's kept its color pretty well over all these years.
Thank you so much, Patricia. It's brilliant that you guys have sent in your Christmas tradition videos, and we will be looking at a few more of those a little bit later on in the show. But it's the moment I know you have all been waiting for. It is Craig's Christmas tree critique. Yes. Just before we get started with this, we did this. If you're new to this, you might not know. We did this last year, and infamously, you critiqued Michelle's Christmas tree, who was in the studio. You absolutely tore it to shreds. My question would be, have you and Michelle patched up your differences yet?
We're getting there. We're getting there. We're civil, put it that way. Yes, or I should say that she's civil to me. But no, joking aside, she did take it in good stead, and we are good. We are friendly, and if I do ever WhatsApp her, she does now respond with an actual sentence instead of just an emoji.
Or 2 words.
Mm-hmm.
Right. He's going to critique your Christmas trees, and a lot of you will know he is Mr. Christmas, I think. But if you're kind of fairly new to the channel, I know you're probably asking the question, why Craig? Why does Craig get to do the Christmas tree critiquing? You love Christmas, and let's be honest, you sort of take Christmas to the nth degree, don't you? I mean, your Christmas tree is a wonder to behold. I think we can have a little bit of a look at it. It's not just one tree with you, is it?
No, and can I just say, I don't give myself that title. I've never given myself that title. When it comes to the Christmas tree, it's the way that so many people say, oh, I love what you've done when it comes to your tree. And, as the years have gone on, I just love the way, I do, as you said, I do spend a lot of time decorating my trees. I do have my main one, of course, then I do have one in the kitchen, I do have one upstairs in the landing. Can I just say, for anyone that is new to us, I don't live in a mansion, can I just say that?
That's what
so the trees do overtake the kitchen, and then of course that landing. But my main one, my pride joy is certainly my living room one. But all trees that I do, for me it's about symmetry, Ben.
Okay.
It's about symmetry. And some decorations, ornaments, baubles people use, some people turn their nose up at, some that don't. It's about the way that you position it. I love the symmetry there. Yeah. So you can see, so that's my one there. Now, what I was saying to you about before, some people like, some people don't. I know, Ben, you're not necessarily a big fan of tinsel.
Well, no, I do like tinsel.
Do like tinsel.
Laura doesn't like tinsel.
Laura doesn't like tinsel.
Yeah.
Now, I do, but 2 things. One, it's the way that it's placed on the tree.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 2, it's about not necessarily the cost of it, but the quality of it. So you want to make sure that you've got a good quality tinsel. And then I just like to do, some people will do swags, corner to corner. That looks nice, but not with tinsel. I've gone around and I've tiered it. So I've gone blue, silver, blue, silver, blue, silver. So it's just a little bit like symmetry as well. Same with the lights. Don't go in different angles. Start to go all the way around. You've split that tree in half. Then, of course, you've got that symmetrical tree. And then I've gone in there with a cute little character Santa. A tree looks really nice as well, but trying to keep it festive with Santa Claus. When it comes to, of course, the festive period, it's nice to have.
I mean, that is a joy to behold that. And this is a tip from the top as well. Do not eat your Christmas tree decorations, because if you do, you will get tinselitis.
And can I just say, it is that big that the top of Santa's hat, that is the ceiling that's just above Santa's hat. It's a big tree.
Unreal, isn't it? So that's the reason why, Craig can critique, and that's why we're doing this particular segment. Now, as I said, what you're going to see is a selection of our team's Christmas trees. Some very, very brave members of the team have popped forward their pictures, and we've also got some viewer pictures as well. And this is how we're going to mark it, all right?
Oh, so it's not 1 to 5?
No, it's not 1 to 5. So if you really, really love the tree, top marks.
Oh, brilliant.
Tremendous.
Tremendous.
Liam's put this together. This is brilliant. If you're sort of there or thereabouts, there's a budding expert. In the middle, leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
I've got a funny feeling there might be a few of them.
Oh, I know there will be. If we're down the lower end of the scale, you need to branch out.
That's good.
And if it's one that you absolutely don't like, Michelle.
Barking up the wrong tree.
She was last year, wasn't she?
Last year, it would have been barking up the wrong tree and it would have been chucked on the fireplace. So I'm just trying...
There's a card for you.
So there's a card. So wait, do I need to remember them? Right, yeah. Okay, the guys have got me a card. Brilliant.
So here we go. I wish the very best of luck to everybody. Here is our first experts tree. What do you think about this, first of all? And in a minute, we'll try and get you to guess who you think it is. So one of our experts trees is. What are your thoughts here? How's the symmetry for you, Craig?
There is symmetry there. Right. Now, of course, I know poinsettias, all flowers are different. Poinsettias are different, so you don't get the symmetrical poinsettia. However, you do have that symmetry. I love that white look. Really do like that white look. Mm-hmm. What I actually like as well is you actually see the tree.
Yes.
So the white's not overpowering. So I like to see, a Christmas tree is a Christmas tree. I want to see the tree. So I like that. I like how the lights are dotted about. Now I can tell with the lights, it's gone round that way. It's not in a sporadic kind of way.
Yeah.
Love that white look. I want my only negative, and I don't know if it's the photo.
Yeah.
Don't know if it's the photo, but I think there's something missing from the top of the tree.
There's nothing on top of the tree, is there?
There's nothing on the top. You need something.
What is it for you?
On the top of the tree.
Angel or a star for you?
It depends on the decoration. It purely depends on the decoration. If you've gone really old and traditional, maybe you want to have something like an angel. But when it comes to that one,
what are you going to give that?
I'm going to go budding expert.
Ooh, so a 4 out of 5, essentially. And have a little bit of a guess. Who do you think could be behind the tree?
I'm going straight away, as soon as I seen that, and only because she didn't talk about a tree, but she mentioned about decorations and poinsettia, I'm going to say the gorgeous Fisher.
You think it's the fish? Hey!
There you go. There you go.
Very different look to that tree.
Yes, because when she was talking about, I think Al's not a fan of poinsettias.
Okay.
And she is, and that, as soon as I seen the poinsettias there in the tree, that stuck in my mind.
Is that why you were nice then?
Well, no,
you genuinely did like
Debbie, but if it was a rubbish tree, I would have said it was a rubbish tree. Okay. But no, I like that. So hopefully, my explanation showed how much I genuinely think that's a nice tree.
Yeah, we're off to a good start with a budding expert first up. My. Look at the size of that.
So that's someone on our team?
Yes.
How much are we paying them?
I know. They look like they live in a stately home.
So it is like a stately home. Look at that. Well, that's elegance.
What do you make of it? Because it looks like we've got like beads strung around that one as opposed to tinsel. So you fan of beads?
So beads is just like tinsel.
Okay.
One person might like it, one person might not. I don't like it if it's done sporadically.
Right.
But whoever it is that's done it, have done it in symmetry. I like that bow, that roundness, and it works its way out. So that works really, really well. I love that the red with the head. I think it's like gold tones there.
Yeah.
Love that. That tree absolutely needs a perfect start, and that's what you've got on the top there.
Okay.
So.
Are you all right? I feel like you've given loads of positive comments so far.
But it's 2 good trees.
Oh, okay.
2 really good trees. I've got 2 people in my head.
Okay. Are you going to rate it first?
So I'm going to rate it first.
Yeah.
Rightio. I think it's a little bit too early for a tremendous.
He's not going to get his 10 paddle out, just yet.
No, I'm going to go budding expert
Budding
again.
expert for this one, okay. But who are the two people you've got in mind?
So the two people that I've got in mind is Leanne and Jan.
Okay.
Now, one, I don't quite want to say Leanne because I don't think she'd get to the top of the tree there with the star. Jan's a little bit taller, so I think she would.
There's a step ladder, you know.
But I'm going to go. I'm going to go Leanne.
You're going to go for Leanne, assuming that Mr. C put the star up as Jan. It is Jan.
That does not surprise me when it comes to that. How beautiful.
Yes. That is Brown Towers there.
That is beautiful.
Lady Brown.
And different from Debbie's.
Wow, okay. So two completely different trees, both getting a budding expert. Now, this is very, very different, and I feel like I've seen this before somewhere.
So this person has already popped it on Facebook.
Yes.
Can I just say that one, it looks like a hat you would put on. What's that lady?
Margarita Prakatan.
Yeah, you'd put on. Can I just say though, that is 2,000% better than a previous one.
Don't we?
And that's because whoever it was that's done this, and we'll say in a second, did post it on Facebook. And I think they've done that just to give me a little bit of warning.
A bit of a heads up.
The top is just a little bit like, blah,
what is
a bit like that said person's mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, their mind's about, you know, as much as we love working with her, but miles better than, of course, what she'd done previously.
So we're not going to get her barking up the wrong tree then?
So it's not barking up the wrong tree. She's definitely improved.
Yeah.
It's between budding expert or leave it alone.
Very generous this year. You turned over a new leaf here, haven't you?
I'm going to say, if you're going to stick with that style, I'm going to say leave it alone.
Leave it alone. So a 3 out of 5, and I think we all know from. I'd laugh if it wasn't her tree, but we think we know whose this tree is. Whose do you think it is?
It's got to be Michelle's.
Michelle, we think. Yes. Oh, so she'll be pleased.
I'd like to think that my negativity towards our last tree has helped her improve.
Yeah.
And then maybe that slight negativity will help her improve into next year.
So maybe we're looking at a budding expert.
Maybe, yeah.
Keep working there, Michelle. Lots to work on there. Whoa. Okay. Number 4. Different again. This is that tinsel? Is that like ribbon wrapped?
That's like ribbon.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is what I mean about, you know, kind of like the sprags side to side. For me, it doesn't work with tinsel. You can get away with it. Is that like just cardboard cutouts stuck on the tree?
It looks like little die cuts, isn't it?
So it's just like die cuts.
Cut on the tree.
So it could be, yeah.
Yeah, and little. Are they like? What are the flowers? Are they flowers? Or roses? Like tissue roses?
I think. Yeah, but it's just like die cuts anyway.
Okay.
Like the base, I like that wicker base. That works well with the pinky silvery tones.
Well, the lighting.
Lighting's perfect.
Okay.
That is perfect. I don't know quite if that old style fairy goes with that kind of style of tree.
Okay. I feel like this is the least impressed you've been so far.
It is nice.
Right.
It's nice. I'm going to go for another leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Middle of the road for that one. Any clues as to who you think it might belong to?
Oh, I'm going to go. Who can I go with? Oh, I'm trying to think. Whose style would that be? Who have I got on the team that I'm not? Nah,
Pass?
I'm not going to pass. Let's go Let's go Robinson.
Debbie Robinson.
Debbie Robinson.
Oh, Corin. Leave it alone, Corin.
Ooh.
That's still pretty good though. It's still a 3 out of 5. He's not dished out any bad ones so far. Next one up.
Now.
This is beautiful.
This is understated.
Yes. Very elegant though, isn't it?
And very elegant. Mm-hmm. Very elegant. I love the positioning of that stag or deer down at the bottom there.
Yeah.
I love kind of like that. the two tones of silver. I know it might look like a little bit of a goldy tone with the silver.
Yeah.
I love that open bushness when it comes to the tree. I like how, other than baubles / ornaments, I like that. Now, that one I'm going to go, oh no, I have to say first, don't I? I'm going to go budding expert.
Budding expert again. But whose tree do you reckon it is?
I'm going to go Robinson.
You go for Robinson again this time. If you keep saying it, it'll come up. Yes! Well,
Love
Debbie,
that.
That's amazing. And the last one.
And not meant to put a picture of a tree that's finished.
I think that is finished. It's just not a very good picture.
It's not, is it?
It's a bit dark, isn't it?
Just a little bit dark.
I like
They're
the train
missing.
on the windowsill.
Well, I like the view as well, actually.
Yeah.
I can't work out if it's familiar or not. But anyway, the tree. Is there anything on it other than lights?
Yeah, there's loads of like there's baubles and there's a few little like ornaments and whatnot. Lovely star on the top.
Nice star, but the stalk is just a little bit too tall.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to cut that down a little bit. The lights just waist sporadic.
Yeah, easy for you
That's
to
it.
say. Right.
Yeah, no, it's missing a lot of whether of course it's some tinsel or whether of course it's a few other things. That one I'm going to say needs to branch out a lot.
Needs to branch out. What is that? Is that the bottom one?
No, second bottom one.
Do you know whose tree that is?
No, no way, is it?
What? It's not me you've got a problem with, because that was decorated mainly by Laura and Daisy. You go and tell my 12-year-old how much you hate the
Don't
tree.
bring Daisy into it.
I'm going to tell her. Uncle Craig says it's not a great picture, is all I'll say. It's not
Clearly.
a picture. It looks better in real life.
And I've been in your house. Why don't I recognise that?
6 quick fire trees.
Wow. Alison,
to
that's
look through.
gorgeous. That is beautiful, elegant, symmetrical. The lights, the positioning, the surrounding. I love it. That is Christmas to a T.
That's my favourite so far. Mo! What do you think about Mo's?
Wow. Loves a lot on a tree. Loves a lot on a tree. Still beautiful. Not my style, but it's still beautiful.
Okay, next one. Oh, Terry.
Terry,
Disney tree there.
so it's a Disney tree. Now that's what I was saying about the lights, where the lights have just gone on at all different angles instead of going round there. Nice that it's Disney. Maybe sort the lights.
Next up. Oh,
wow.
Okay, that is different.
Definitely different. It's like they've taken the top of Michelle's tree and popped it onto the top. And that's nice, and I know a lot of people would like that, but we're missing some of the tree. I want to see some of the tree.
And the last one.
Wow.
Julia.
Do not like fibre optic trees. That is so pointless. I'm not a big fan of white trees either. And that's obviously Julia's, but I like, black and white.
There we go. That was Craig's Christmas tree critique for 2023. But let's see more of your Christmas traditions. Here's another one.
Hi everyone, and g'day from Australia, Melbourne, Australia. It's a tradition for me to put up this beautiful angel behind me to remind me of my mum that passed away a few years ago. It was the last thing that she ever gave me, and I feel very special to have it. So Merry Christmas to everyone, and that's my tradition. I hope you have yours as well, and from the Flamin' Galah to you, Merry Christmas and have a flamin' great day. Bye.
Merry Christmas, you flaming galah, as Sarah. Isn't it brilliant to see everybody's different Christmas traditions?
It's really, really nice. Yeah, it's really good to see, seeing what they do across on the other side of the world there in Oz. So thank you for that one, Sarah.
Is there anything like you do in Scotland that's a little bit different? Like, do you have like haggis or something on Christmas dinner?
No, not really. Some people do, but no, not really. It's still more like the tradition. Maybe some people will tend to have steak pie sometimes, although steak pie is more of a Hogmanay / New Year's Day sort of meal. But no, we're quite traditional when it comes to turkey and the trimmings.
Oh, okay. It's been so interesting. Thank you so much, everybody, for sending in all of your videos. We've got another little demo to show you. As far as the tricolours are concerned, these have been super duper popular. If you want to pick these up, £33.59 is your platinum price here. $50.39 is an 18-piece collection, but actually these are 3-in-1s again, so you're getting 54 colours across this range. Beautiful brush nib that you're getting here. And Craig, again, where these are perhaps different to our tri-blends, for example, is the fact that you have got one pen, 3 colours, but it's 3 different colours as opposed to like the 3 different shades of one colour, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah, that's exactly what it is. You can see that there. So when it comes to each pen, you've got 3 different colours, but instead of them, exactly as you said, Ben, from being the same colour family, they're 3 different colours from 3 completely different colour families. Now, when it comes to different colour families, they don't all work. Very, very rarely do they work, and they work well together. Whereas Leah and the team at Spectrum Noir, they've done the thought process for you. So you've got 3 different colours in the one pen that you're able to blend together.
One of the best prices I've seen is at actually £33.59 platinum. $50.39, so you're saving £18, $27, less your Club Inspire discount. And by the way, if you are watching this for the first time today and you're not yet within the club, do make sure you join up and get your 20% off. You'll pay that price there. All you have to do is go to the website .com.co.uk or .eu and sign up. You just need your email address, your name, and you create a password and you're in, so you'll get that price for your first order today. But what can we do? What can we do to have a quick look at these, Craig?
Right, let's do a little bit of stamping. First of all, I've got a few different samples just to show you here, Ben, just to give you that idea as to how they can look, because then what you've got is you've got that ability to then just blend them together. But whether it's going to be your floral stamps, whether it's going to be your character stamps, whether it's going to be your butterfly stamps, the way that you blend them in are from 3 different colour families. But if I bring these ones in here, few of them for you to see. Maybe you're using your mandala pads.
Oh, wow,
maybe you're just bringing in your floral stamps.
Yeah.
But let's do a little bit of stamping and colour in here.
Okay.
So for these, because these are still alcohol-based, Ben, so for the perfect blend, use your Nina cardstock. I'm going to use my stamping platform. With it also being an alcohol pen, I'm going to use my alcohol-proof ink pad. And we're going to go in with my favourite stamp now. This is the Rose Bouquet from the Vintage Rose. We're going to start to ink this one up. So let's bring this in onto our stamping platform here. I'm using my 6x6. It will, of course, fit onto your 8x8. So if you're a little bit unsecure about the actual way that you stamp, if you want that little bit of protection when it comes to stamping perfectly, have a look when it comes to the large stamping platform.
Yeah.
But it does fit on this 6x6 one. So we're just going to come along, we're going to stamp, we're going to press that out, we're going to press it around. Merry Christmas. We're going to press that, holding that down.
There's the one. Where's one for the Christmas blooper reel?
And then, once we've then pressed that in, we're going to release that, and then we've got that perfect impression that you can see there.
It's an easy fix. I
Thank
think
you.
your leg's fallen off, mate.
Actually, shall we do that, just in case? Because it does happen.
That's why you did it.
That's why I've done it.
To show you, if it does happen, how you can fix it. Just need to...
So all that we're just going to do, when it comes to this one here, we're just going to pop the actual leg bit back through. I'm going to put the actual spring through first. Let's take that one off, Ben, because that's then going to go through there. Let's bring that one in. I'm going to pop that through. I'm going to put the spring in, and then we're just going to then pop that bit in, and then we're going to pop that one into there.
Easy fix.
Easy fix for you. Let's just hold that, press that in.
Perfect.
Easy fix.
Yes.
So that's that sorted.
Well done.
Then let's do a little bit of colour in here. So I'm going to bring in a little bit of scrap underneath here, and let's bring in one of these pens. So let's have a look at, let's bring in, I'm going to go in with so this one, we're going to go in the navy blue. So we've got navy blue, marine, and we've got the emerald. So these ones are 3 different colour families, but they work and they blend well together.
Yeah.
So what we're just going to do is we're just going to start in. Now, okay, you're probably not going to see a rose this colour, Ben. Although in saying that, you do get beautiful coloured roses at Valentine's.
Lots of different colour roses with
Lots
different
of different
meanings, right?
ones. But this is really just to show how they work and how they blend well together.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry either when it comes to our traditional tri-blends that you start, you know, the light, the medium and the dark, and you build up that blend. You don't need to worry about that. Although you've got, you know, 1, 2, 3, you can blend them in any way that you want to.
Right, okay.
And then we're going to go in. We're still just going to cross over like we would usually do. So just lightly cross over and blend that out into there, and then you'll start to see how the three of them just blend perfectly together.
It's so helpful for people who perhaps are worried about what colours go with what, isn't it? Because we've kind of done the hard work for you with these, haven't we?
Oh, absolutely. You know, because if you've got your full range of your classic pens, this is doable.
Yeah.
But by gosh, Ben, the amount of time, days, weeks you're going to spend working out what blends together, what doesn't blend together. It's even something that I wouldn't even do. So the fact is that Leah and the team at Spectrum Laird, they've done it for you with Leanne, they've worked it out, put them together within the burgundy barrel for you to then, of course, come along and then colour and blend.
What colour barrel is it?
So it's a burgundy barrel.
Is it?
It is a burgundy barrel.
Is it a swirly one?
No, it's not quite a swirly one. Not quite a swirly one. A little bit of a hexagon one. Can you imagine if it was a swirly burgundy barrel?
Swirly burgundy barrel with a swirl on it.
Lots of swirls.
No, a squirrel, not a swiddle.
Squirrel, not a squirrel. You might get one. You might get one. Let's actually go the other way here. So I've gone in and started with the green. But all we're doing, we're just building it up. As I said, we're just starting to then work our way in. Let's just follow around. You're just going to start to apply them like you would do with your normal tri-blends.
Yeah.
Or maybe you use your classics. It's blending in the same way. The only difference, once again, Ben, is the colours are three different colour families. So you're not having to think about where to blend or how to blend from different families.
And as you've said, you can blend the colours in the pen in whatever order you want to blend them, right? There's no 1, 2, 3. You can mix it up.
No, so for these ones here, I've gone navy. Let me turn that around. I've gone navy, marine, and then the emerald. That one there, I've gone so I've gone emerald, marine, and then navy. And then let's just quickly do this one. Let's start with the marine, Ben. So it doesn't matter what order that you go in, because all three are going to blend perfectly together. So you don't need to worry. So let's go in with that emerald, then let's go in with that was the marine. So let's go navy blue, blend that in, and then we can finish off with the emerald. And it just lets you see whichever form that you choose to go with when it comes to the colours that you use. They're all going to blend no matter what. And then if you do want to go back and just enhance that with a little bit more blend, you can do that. Essentially, it's an alcohol pen, so follow the same way with your Nina cardstock, go in with your alcohol-proof ink cardstock, and then once again, whether you go in with the pastel tones there, if you're going to then start to do your own mixing and matching that you can see here. I mean, these ones just here, how fab are these? Absolutely fab. And these are just some of the things that you can do as well. They're brilliant pens, really, really good pens.
They are fantastic. And again, you know, if you've got a bit of Christmas money, maybe you've got one of our e-gift cards and you're looking to spend, this is a brilliant, brilliant set to go for, giving you that sort of instant ombre, if you like, the instant colour harmony across the 18 different pens that you've got within this set. But as Craig has brilliantly explained there, you've got those 3 different colours per pen, that ombre in there to allow you to kind of, you know, seamlessly blend colours which potentially you might not have thought of doing previously. You know, you might have been looking around your craft and thinking, oh, which colours are going to work beautifully. We've done all of the hard work for you here with the 3-in-1 brush pens as well, don't forget. So you've got that beautiful nib on these too. These are normally £60, normally $90, but you're saving £18 today, $27. And that platinum price is £33.59 or $50.39. Someone's had too many sherries over there. Right, we're going to go back to your Christmas traditions, and a little bit earlier on we met lovely Patricia Watling, learning about all of her Christmas traditions, and so many does she have that it's going to take 2 videos to find out more about them. So here's the second one with Patricia.
One other family Christmas tradition I'd like to tell you about is, it actually took place on Boxing Day, and that was going to my sister's place, and she's the eldest of us siblings. We would go to her place on Boxing Day for a light meal, and it was chuk and yao cha guai. I'm not even sure what the English names of those things are. Those are the Chinese names. Chuk is congee, which think of porridge but watered down. And yao cha guai is fried long strips of dough. We'd be listening to traditional Christmas music, going back to Bing Crosby, Gene Autry, Andy Williams, of course, Pat Boone, Brenda Lee. So that's what we grew up on, and those were our precious family traditions that I wanted to tell you about. Ben and Craig, very Merry Christmas. Merry, happy Christmas to you, and a very safe and peaceful New Year to you, your families, to everyone at CTV and at CC. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Patricia, thank you so much, and a Merry Christmas back to you as well. How lovely was that video?
Oh, it's so lovely. So lovely to see Patricia as well. All the videos, love them.
Absolutely. And wasn't it brilliant to hear about some of Patricia's favourite Christmas songs as well? And do you know what? With it being a Christmas show, I thought what better way to kind of wrap things up than to do a Christmas song.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Yes. Awesome. What we're doing?
Huh?
What we're doing?
Well,
what one?
You know, we did our little version of White Christmas a while back, like a shortened version.
Yeah.
I thought what I would do is I would perform White Christmas for all of our lovely viewers, just to kind of wrap the show. Yeah, I don't, because I do the songs, don't I? So I thought I would do it. You can have a bit of a rest over there. If you don't want to sing it, do you?
Clearly not.
No. So if you go and stand, if you go over there.
I'll be the spectator then.
You can go. Yeah, you can give me a big round of applause. I'm going to finish up the Christmas special.
Is that far enough?
If as long as you're not, don't. Yeah, just back in your craft area. Yeah. Okay. Back in your box. There you go. So yeah. So my version for you. I hope you enjoy it. Of White Christmas done in the style of the Drifters, like the Home Alone movie. So I hope you enjoy this. Merry Christmas, everybody. Cue the music.
Dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten, children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. With every Christmas card I write, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. And may all your Christmases be wild. Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Thank you. What was there? Like that?
That was good. Didn't think I could get that high.
No, neither did I. Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that little song. I don't think my songs are in any trouble with your.
That was good.
Your
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, double that.
Let us have another look at one of your Christmas traditions. It's time to go to Ohio and say Ohio to Terry Anderson. put the microphone down, for goodness sake. Terry, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for sending in all of your videos. Hope you've enjoyed our little hour-long Christmas special. You enjoyed it?
I had a blast.
I've absolutely loved it. And just to say, make sure you tune in New Year's Eve, because we're going to be back for a New Year's Eve special. Yes! But until then, everybody, from me and Craig, we want to wish you a very
Merry Christmas!